One of the biggest things you hear from the left is that it's not really happening. Men and women's sports is not happening. That's just not a thing. Well, today we're going to show you the latest example of that and how a brave woman took a stand. And we're also going to show you some other videos that proves that, yes, this is happening. Let's go. How's it going, guys? Dave Medina here. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. And if you're tired of hearing me say that, then like and freaking subscribe. And then follow me at Dave Medina, PDX, across all social media. I hope you're doing good. Whatever's going on, if your wife's bothering you, if your husband's bothering you, if your kids are bothering you, if you just want to get away. You ever just think about getting away and being like on an island across the world just to get away from it all, or going to the woods somewhere? Dude, I think of it every day. But you know what? We have responsibilities, and us conservative Christian people, and if you're not conservative Christian and if you're just not on the left, okay, the crazy radical left, then you understand responsibilities and you suck it up. And, you wake up some days and you don't feel purposeful. Even doing this stuff, I sometimes wake up every so often. I'm just like, why am I doing what I'm doing? And then I get reminded by all the lovely people that are looking at me right now through this screen. So I love you. I want you to know I love you. You're sitting right there. You're beautiful. I love you. You matter. You know what doesn't matter to the left is protecting women and keeping them from being erased. And you hear the biggest narrative. I'm going to show you a couple of examples. Actually, we'll go to one right here. Is this thing? I don't want to be mean because I'm trying to be a Christian here. I really do. Is this a woman that transitioned to a man? Right? Producer Vlad's here.
But you can't. These days, you can't even tell, dude.
I call Dr. Disrespect's just right over your shoulder. That's so funny. We need to clip that, by the way, later on. We need to clip that when he photobombed our iShow Speed. That was so funny because that's what he does all the time. Anyways, so this thing right here, this ACLU lawyer, and the ACLU claims to fight for human rights, and they only fight for the human rights with people that agree with them. They have the same ideologies and political beliefs. Where was the ACLU during COVID, right? But this thing is saying that, and I keep saying thing, I'm so sorry. This person, because whether you know it or not, this person is still a child of God. And that's what we got to remember, especially as Christians. We got to remember this person is still a child of God. We still got to pray for her. We still got to love her. And we do. Right? So just keep that in mind. I'm telling you, when you position your heart that way towards these people, it makes you more of a joyful person. It's just funny when we actually listen to what the Bible says, we tend to be happier. So anyways, listen to this ACLU lawyer that says that it's not happening. The men and women's sports not happening. Check this out.
The policies that are claiming that transgender women in sports are men are wrong. The president is lying when he says that there are men impersonating women and participating in women's sports. There are no examples of men impersonating women that I am aware of. And it is incorrect to refer to transgender women and girls as men and boys. And what these executive orders do, what these laws do, is open the door.
It's like that, bruh. Like I wanted to hear that, bruh. We need to get those. We need to get those buttons on the soundtrack over there. We need to get those like preloaded with stuff. That was a perfect moment for you to press, bruh. But see, it's not happening. Well, that's just the ACLU lawyer trying to change the language here. No. We went on the streets of Portland. If you guys haven't seen this clip of me interviewing these people at the Women's March, marching for women in Portland back earlier this month, yet they're saying that it's okay for men to be in women's sports, and they're okay with the erasure of women. Listen to this person say that it's not happening. It's not really a big thing going on here.
Who decides who's a real woman or who isn't?
Biology.
Yeah. So then now
God.
You're back to this whole thing of the government makes a decision, not human beings.
Yeah.
They have their rights.
So we should probably just cross out women, because I mean, if she wants to play.
You do see us here, right?
Yeah, but you're agreeing with.
We're both married women who
That's
have
okay.
children and are supporting people that we think have the rights taken away from them.
Some people transitioned early and they've been on hormone blockers.
What about actual women that were born women? You don't think their sports should be protected at all?
Why is sports something that's so important?
Well, because women are getting
Screw women's sports.
The girl got her nose broken in that volleyball game. 600 to 800 medals were taken from women from transgender transgender athletes.
Sorry, we're arguing apples and oranges here.
I just want to know, like, because
Still amazes me.
Sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
Women. I just want to stand for women's sports.
It still amazes me that these people when I watch my clips, right, which has been viewed millions of times, one of these clips actually was on the Hodge twins, and it's been played across all of the online world. And I'm just super grateful and humbled by that. But it still freaking amazes me when I watch this thing, dude. When I see these people spew out apples and oranges.
It's so funny because I just watched this yesterday with some of my family, and they're like apples and oranges, more like penises and vaginas.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
It's literally what it is. It's like you can't, like, what are you talking about? How can you say it's apple and oranges?
Yeah, because they're in a different reality. They're in a different dimension, like the doc likes to say.
Seriously.
Different dimension. We're in different dimensions. Breaking. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's not happening. Oh yeah, this is also in Portland. Remember we shared this story of Aiden Gallagher, a literal dude that is in better shape than me than I ever will be in, has more muscle mass than I ever will have, destroying the 400 meter in Portland in the Interscholastic League earlier this month. I mean, yeah, it's not happening. Look at this. Look at this, dude.
And he's only been doing it for around 3 years, but it's not happening.
Look at this. Look at the little booty. Look at all the firmness in this. I mean, this dude's firm. This is firm. Look at it. Just firm. Like a couple horses' legs. Just super, just stout. Just masculine. Just a specimen. Look at this. Look at this guy, man. All right. So yeah, it's definitely not happening, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, look at this. I mean, I would die to have quads like that. Look at this. I would die for my quads to look like Aiden Gallagher's, okay? Leah Thomas. I mean, this is what, radicalized Riley Gaines, who's coming to Portland State. I signed up. Coming to Portland State on May 5th. That should be really interesting. Had her championship taken away by Leah Thomas. And we all remember that story. We all remember that infamous picture that turned Riley Gaines into the TPUSA queen that she is now. I don't know if she really works full time for I mean, she's a contributor for sure. She does her own thing. She has like the Riley Gaines Foundation. Okay. We all love dead air. We all love dead air when I have to drink my coffee when it's in the middle of the day. It's awesome. And then, okay, so the latest example, and I've taken a lot of heat, and we'll talk about that in a sec. The latest example of men being in women's sports was today. A female fencer takes a stand instead of competing against a biological male. Finally, these women are taking a stand here. USA Fencing disqualifies and expels her from the college tournament, even though her male opponent played for the men's team last year before switching to women's. How is this not against Title IX? And how is this even still? President Trump's got to look into this because this is crazy. Look at this. Watch her take a knee. This is the woman right here, and this is the man. Watch her take a knee. Nope, I'm not doing it. Nope, I'm done. I'm not giving in to this madness. I'm not giving in to this madness. And good for her. And you know what? I've taken so much heat from parents, and God love you guys. You guys are followers of mine. I'm okay. I love listening to all different opinions. I don't always think I'm right. But God bless this woman. I took so much heat when I said, stop competing in races and in events where there are men and women's sports. That's the only effective way we can fight back against this, is if women collectively and girls collectively as athletes stop competing against these people and do exactly what this brave lady did right here. And I had so many people on my back saying, oh, well, my daughter's going to miss out on scholarships, and we're going to miss out on all that, and it's just not worth it. And I'm like, why would this not be the hill to die on? If this isn't the hill to die on in your life and your comfortable lives, then what is? If protecting your daughters and protecting the integrity of their sport and protecting their species as women is not worth dying on a hill about, then what is? What do we even stand for anything anymore? Do we even believe anything? Do we even know how to fight back? I mean, this is like, why would you not fight for that? And I had people saying, well, it's going to ruin her college. So be it. You're teaching them a lesson, because what you're teaching your kids by continuing to compete against this madness is, you know what? Whenever there's something going on wrong, don't stand up for it. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Allow our rights to be trampled on. Allow men to erase women in women's sports. Allow all this. Just be quiet and sit back and just be as comfortable as possible. And that is why our country is where it's at today, and why we had the last 4 years of Joe and Kamala, and why Kamala got 75 million votes, because good people stopped taking a stand. Plain and simple. Good for her, man. Good for you. Yeah, look at this guy. Another weak man right here. Just so weak, and all these weak parents watching this happen and nobody standing up. I mean, these are the people that would have ratted the Jews out in Nazi Germany. I'm being dead serious. These are the people that would have stood by while the Jews got massacred. I mean, we're seeing it modern day right here. And it's a tragic thing, man, because at the end of the day, our girls pay the price. That's what's really sad about all this, man. Our girls pay the price. Oh, it's not happening. Yes, it is happening. It's happening literally in our backyard here in the Northwest. And it's happening across the nation and across the world. We saw it in the Olympics. We saw that female boxer just pummel or that male boxer pummel his female competition. I mean, what are we standing for anymore, folks? What is it going to take? A lot of people didn't stand up during COVID. I got trespassed from a lot of places during COVID because I refused to wear a mask. I had my child sit out an extra year while I saw a bunch of conservatives send their kids to school in masks. And I said, not my child. And yes, it hurt. And whenever you take a stand, it's never easy to take a stand. It's never easy. But guess what? It's the right thing to do. And at least you can have some self-respect for yourself. And at least you can, like with my kid, she thanks me to this day that I've taught her to take a stand against evil. We need more parents teaching our kids how to take a stand and how to stand up against this evil. When is enough for you? It wasn't enough for COVID, and it wasn't enough for your girls getting erased by men. Man, you got to do some self-reflecting, man. And that's not a self-righteous thing. That's not me posturing myself above you. I'm not better than you. I'm encouraging you that we need more people standing up. You don't need to start a podcast or start a political page online, but you can stand up in your own communities, and that's what we need to do. Like and subscribe to the channel. Sorry to get so heavy, and some of you are like probably all butthurt right now, and then whatever, dude. That's your problem, not mine. You know I'm right. Okay? Like and subscribe to the channel, and follow me at Dave Medina PDX across all social media. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. I would love to hear what you guys think. Let's grow this thing on YouTube. When you like and share, when you like the video and you subscribe and you share the video, it helps me grow more than anything. If you wanted to support me financially, thedavidmedina.com. There's a place you can tab, you can donate there. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you on the next video.